Well, hello, hello. This very weekend, I'm coming to Indianapolis, Warsaw, Lake Dalton, Wisconsin, and Gatlinburg, Tennessee. No, that's not this weekend. The first three, Indianapolis, Warsaw, and Lake Dalton, are coming up this weekend. In fact, let me tell you exactly where I'm going to be. I had this up, but I've got so much fun stuff to share with y'all today. I'm going to be in Indianapolis on the 8th, which is Thursday, May 8th, at the First Church of the Nazarene, it looks like, First Nazarene. And then in Warsaw at the PAC Center on the 9th, which is, that's a Friday. Saturday, I'm in Lake Dalton, Wisconsin. And go to marklowry.com for more information of where I'm going to be, because there's a whole list coming up. Hey, everybody, come on in. Let's sing our opening song. Come on in. Well, come on in. Come on in. Pull up a chair and tell me how you've been. We're fixing to sing. I'll do the lead. So if you would do the harmony, but if you can't sing in tune, well, that's okay, because I still need you. Oh, don't forget your decaf unsweet tea. Then sit up straight and sing along with me. Come on in, come on in. Pull up a chair, tell me how you've been. And don't forget that decaf unsweet tea. Then sit up straight and sing along with me. Yeah, sit up straight and sing along with me. Y'all, I have been playing around with ChatGPT, and I asked it to redesign my studio here, the Just Whenever studio. And look at these pictures. Look at that. That's the first one it sent me, and has my albums up there, and then it knows I do a gospel music program, so it put a Bible in the desk. And then I said, brighten it up. And I took a picture of my desk. If you look at my desk, that's exactly what it looks like with the microphone, the iPad on the right. Excuse me, I took a picture of it and sent it to the ChatGPT app, and it sent me this back. I said, brighten it up, and the name of my show is Just Whenever, and it put the Just Whenever up. Isn't that cool? Because I do like it brighter like that. It's a little dark. And then I said, I need a green screen studio in case I decide to go that route where I just do green screen all the time. And that was fun. So which one did you like? Which one do y'all like the best? Of course, the green screen will be different every day if I go that route. And I do like that. It feels warm. I like the chairs. And of course, the cameras are facing the wrong direction. But, it's AI. It's not real smart yet. And I like that one. It's very warm. I would do different, stuff around it, but I like it. Now let's go back through that and let me figure out where we're going next. Oh, listen, coming up is, you saw those dates, but June 27th and 28th is my hometown birthday bash with Gordon Moat, Goodman Revival, Kevin Williams, Bradley Walker, Chris Blue, Endless Highway, Scotty Inman, and the Lowry Vocal Band. June 27th and 28th. Go to marklowry.com for more information and tickets. And make sure also you only buy your tickets from my website for any of my concerts or any, like the Hometown Weekend, because it has the correct link. If you just Google Mark Lowry tickets, you'll get all kinds of scammers and people who buy tickets from the from us and then upsell them. So don't do it. Don't let them scam you. And if you spend $40 or more at marklowry.com, you can get what the kids are wearing these days, I guess, these gospel pins for free. You don't even need a promo code. What else? Hats, shirts, Lowry Vocal Band, my new CD and DVD. And we're in the H's, but just barely. Just barely, because we are fixing to move into the I's. And let me tell you, we go through this hymnal. Let me show you, in case you're new here. We go through this hymnal alphabetically, and once we've done this one, we'll find us a new one. But you know what? I've noticed all these great hymnals have basically the same songs in them. Like the Redback hymnal that the Church of God has. That's a good one. And this one is put out by the United Pentecostal Church, and it's a good one. And so we're doing How Great Thou Art. Sit up straight and sing with me. You love this song. You request it all the time. Sit up, let's sing. O Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Sing, y'all. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Sing. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. When Christ shall come with shout of acclamation and take us home, what joy will fill our hearts. Then I shall bow in humble adoration and there proclaim, my God, how great thou art. Sit up straight and sing. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. I think we gotta hold it a long time now. How great thou art, how great thou art. You know, I have to just guess because I don't remember how long he held that last note. So, but we did all right, didn't we? And you know, it's just us. It isn't like NBC or ABC or CBS is watching. It's just YouTube, Facebook, me, and you, and 293 others. And I'm glad you're here. And it's good. You know, you heard the crud in my throat. Just stop and hack, whatever it is, clear it. And that's good for you. It's good for your diaphragm. It's good for your lungs. It's good for you to laugh so hard you cough up a lung. All that's good for you. Not literally cough up a lung. What am I doing? Hold on. I messed up. Here we go. Oh, we are going through the eyes now. I am bound for the promised land, y'all. You are too. That's where we're headed, hopefully. On Jordan's stormy banks I stand and cast a wistful eye to Canaan's fair and happy land where my possessions lie. I am bound for the promised land. I am bound for the promised land. Oh, who will come and go with me? I am bound for the promised land. O'er all those wide extended plains shines one eternal day. There God the Son forever reigns and scatters night away. Sing! I'm bound for the promised land. I am bound for the promised land. Oh, who will come and go with me? I am bound for the promised land. When shall I reach that happy place and be forever blessed? When shall I see my Father's face and in his bosom rest? I am bound for the promised land. I am bound for the promised land. Oh, who will come and go with me? I am bound for the promised land. 302 of you are singing along at lunchtime. Are you on your lunch break? I haven't had anything to eat yet, and I'm starving. I'm not really starving, obviously. Which my friend Van Dalton, I have a friend, Van Dalton, known him since college, saw him this weekend. He came up to me this weekend and said, dude, you got to get your stuff together. And he pointed at my stomach. And I said, let me tell you something. I paid for this. I built this. This is my legacy. No. But I do need to lose weight. But I just don't really care. That's the problem. I know it's for your health, Mark. I know. But I've always said I want to give the Lord a challenge in the rapture. I don't want to be some skinny little thing like Van Dalton that the Lord calls him home and it barely takes any effort. I want the Lord to struggle when he gets me off the ground because I've heard he's all powerful. And I believe he can do it. So don't you worry. If you're overweight, God will get you up. Either in the rapture or in the resurrection. He'll get you one way or the other. I'm good, Kayla Phelps. Thanks for asking. Cindy Morris, doctor told you to watch your weight, so you put it where you can see it. Cindy, that's a good one. My doctor, let me try that again. This is from Cindy. She said her doctor told her to watch her weight, so she put it where she can see it. I agree with that. I'll use that. That's funny. I'm making breakfast right now while singing along. Oh, good, Alice. I'm glad. Can you please have Ray Boltz for an interview? Sure. I love Ray Boltz. I love that song. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am a life that was changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am so glad you gave. What a great song. We're going through the eyes. Sing with me. I am thine, O Lord. I have heard thy voice, and it told thy love to me. But I long to rise in the arms of faith and be closer drawn to thee. Draw me nearer, nearer, blessed Lord, to the cross where thou hast died. Draw me nearer, 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 blessed Lord, to thy precious bleeding side. Consecrate me now to thy service, Lord, by the power of grace divine. Let my soul look up with a steadfast hope, and my will be lost in thine. Draw me nearer, nearer, blessed Lord, to the cross where thou hast died. Draw me nearer, 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 blessed Lord, to thy precious bleeding side. Sing, draw me nearer, nearer, blessed Lord, to thy precious bleeding side. Where my heavenly home is bright and fair, I feel like traveling on. No pain nor death can enter there. I feel like traveling on. Sing, y'all. Yes, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. Its glittering towers the sun outshines. I feel like traveling on. That heavenly mansion shall be mine. I feel like traveling on. Sing! Yes, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling. All right, let's tag it. My heavenly home is bright. Big breath. I feel like traveling on. And release. You got to hold it. And the older you get, the longer you need to try to hold it. Just make those lungs, and I've always had big lungs anyway, but make them swell up and get big and use that diaphragm. You know, when you hear me take a deep breath, y'all try to take one too, because you know something's coming. I don't take deep breaths just because I enjoy them, but it's good for you. And I don't dislike them. I actually don't mind them. I like filling my lungs with air and then holding a note, see how long I can hold it. It's fun. Okay, what else we got? Oh, what are y'all talking about? Have you ever thought of teaching harmony parts when you sing, Mark? Well, that's kind of hard, but that's a great question on YouTube. Oh, who's that from? Let me get over here. Rebecca Wheeler. If I had someone help me, like I do my part, and they could do the harmony, and then someone else on top of that harmony, you know, but I can't really teach harmony I don't even know if you can teach it. I could hear, I know I've said before I had to learn baritone, but I had to learn the part. I already could hear, harmony. I mean, I hear that when I'm on the wrong note, I could tell. It wasn't like, but when I said I had to learn baritone, it is the strangest part. For instance, when we did the national anthem, I had to memorize my baritone part as if it was a solo. I had Guy Penrod, because I think Steve Malden or his brother had created this arrangement of the national anthem that you can still Google and listen to. But I heard it for the first time when they handed me the music, which I can't read. And I put the CD in my little car. That's when we had CDs in our cars. And I was reading this and I quit. I said, I'm done. This is it. They finally created something that's too hard for me. But then Guy Penrod said, let me go in the studio, because he can read music. He was a background singer before he joined the vocal band. He can read music. So he goes in the studio, he sings and records my baritone part as if it was a solo, right? No other parts, just the baritone. I get a copy of that. They burn a CD, give me that. And I listen to it over and over and over, and I memorize it like it's a new melody. I memorize it like it's a new song with a bad melody. Because a baritone solo is weird. And I'm going to prove it to you right now because I can still remember it. I don't know what key we did it in, so I'll probably have it in the wrong key, but here it goes. I will lower it, but here we go. We got nothing to do. What are we doing? Oh, let's start there. That may be high. Oh, say can... Wait. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we... I got to get it higher than that. That's ridiculous. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light... Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Now put that with all the other parts and you got it. There you go. And when I met back up with everybody after I had memorized it and heard David and Guy and Bill, they all knew their parts, and it was like a puzzle coming together of incredible harmony and brilliance on the part of the arranger. Unbelievable. So there you have it. All right, y'all, that's today's program. How long have I been going? I've been up here rambling, singing songs I don't... isn't it amazing that I can still, at 67 in June, can still remember that baritone solo? Once this brain memorizes it, it's in there for life. And Bill Gaither used to say that. He said, don't let him memorize something and then try to change it. It ain't happening, because the brain remembers. All right, bye. I'll see you when I see you. Alexa, play Mark Lowry.